in the Pacific Northwest going up against Yoshi.
I think this matchup is, even in the early days of Diddy Kong being busted through the roof, kind of one of the ones he struggles with. Yoshi has a lot of aerial mobility, a lot of landing mix-ups.
Super armor?
Yeah, super armor on his double jump, a projectile of his own that's quite good, a command grab in case Diddy Kong wants to sit on the ground and block as Yoshi's coming down.
Are they still? Oh,
they're going
right in. I thought we were in a button check.
Nah. We don't need those.
So 28% starting out. Felix doing a good job with stage control, but we talked about the mobility. But oh my God, Felix with the reads already. 72 out of the gate.
All over this, man. And I like the choice by Felix to go for up throw back air instead of up air. Just forcing Firefly closer to the corner, knowing that he wasn't going to get a KO. Keep the up air a little fresher, too.
Ooh, nice, fair. And he goes for the reset, turnaround, B-reverse, and then he catches him with a ton of damage out of the down air with the read, takes the lead.
Is this Marvel, baby?
This is looking close to it.
We got resets. We got like 20 hit combos. I could have just,
look at that.
Made a cup of coffee, come back, and Firefly still would have been hitting Felix with the down air.
Forward smash from max range. Felix in a good spot here. Firefly, though, answers back. The egg slightly off position there. Will hit the platform instead of giving him the control. A little bit greedy there, going for the down air again. Safely gets back to the stage, though. Beautiful edge cancels.
And Yoshi's a big boy, man. He's still quite a ways off from dying, whereas Diddy Kong is definitely in danger right now as a midweight character.
Felix trying to get back on stage. Finds it, doesn't get the kill, however. He was looking for it. Both players have a decent amount of rage here as well.
Okay, Felix in the corner. Nice stuff by Firefly, baiting him to come in.
Got him.
Firefly converting off of the egg lay pop.
It was a smart kill, right? He gets 2 hits off the down tilt to make sure that Felix has to mash out before taking too much damage. Reads the mash out, knows that he has to land on the platform unless he double jumps. Oh no.
That was almost a really sick string by Firefly, but Felix keeping him honest, keeping him on guard, because you cannot ever sleep on anyone in this game. With only 2 stocks to play with per game, if you're too comfortable, even for like 30 seconds, you could find yourself taking that game loss.
It was a 35% imprint, and as soon as he gets back down, Firefly runs into Felix, doing decent damage. Felix trying to regain stage control here. He fights back, and he does have it, but a power shield going to make sure that Firefly doesn't get pressured out on that top platform. It can be very dangerous.
Oh, if only Firefly had grabbed the edge. I mean, he wouldn't have edge hogged him, but he could have just dropped through nared and put Felix in a really bad spot, either forcing him to tech, which we've seen Felix have some trouble with in this game, or just, tacking on the damage and forcing him back out.
Jab combo going to send him off, and a beautiful up smash read, not enough to kill, but they're going for it still.
Okay, Firefly, again, just playing this please come at me and block game so I can get you with egg lay. And that seems to be the crux of his little mix-up flowchart here. Not that he's playing like a flowchart, of course, but, no matter how diverse and adaptable your gameplay is, you're going to have only a select few options to work with, and that's it for Felix. Not bringing out
that is not the first time that we've seen him do that.
Man, that was it's pretty unfortunate.
The same thing happened earlier. We saw him get a little bit too low to the ground, doesn't up B in time, and gets caught.
If only he had mashed out quicker, man. That was really what did it for him. Being an egg lay off the stage is so scary, though, because if you mash out too quickly, you always have the chance of screwing yourself by throwing out the wrong move from mashing.
That's true.
If he accidentally hit, like, a side B or a down on the C stick or something, you have to mash very deliberately. And when you're doing that, it's hard to get out fast enough. So very smart to Firefly. Killing with a move that people don't really envision as a kill move because it has pathetic knockback, but it traps you in there for quite some time.
It's true.
And a character without that instant vertical recovery ability, like Diddy Kong, who has to charge, that could really bite you.
Now, again, Felix is the second-ranked player in the Pacific Northwest, talking about the...
In Washington.
I'm sorry, in Washington, so not counting Oregon.
Or British Columbia, and I believe Alberta. Actually, Firefly might be from Alberta. Not sure which province.
I was talking about Felix.
Right, no, I know.
Oh, whoa. His jump was taken there. Felix getting an early kill. You can see Firefly coming down, rushing right into it. And Felix, again, playing smartly out of his shield, baiting correctly, puts him in a bad spot and sends 39 damage his way instantaneously.
Man, that dome, though, from Yoshi hits so hard, and I think that ever-present threat of the spike off stage.
Wow, look at the falling there. Beautiful string setup as well. Already almost 70%. Firefly has got to be tilting right now. I think he knows that Games 2 might already be in the books.
Yeah, this is pretty brutal. This is definitely not how I expected this match to play out after how even they were last game.
Decent damage. Second egg lay, second up smash. Felix, undeterred though, goes right back into the situation, expecting that he won't go for it a third time. Felix rushes in and gets good damage.
If only they were tied in stocks, we could have something going here, but Firefly has already been brutalized that first stock.
I was going to say, nice banana throw. The projectile lining was just amazing. The trajectory was perfect, but Felix Z catching it right out of it, throws it right back in his face, catches the up smash, and ends game 2 in a heartbeat.
These Diddy players, man, always just one step ahead when it comes to the item game. If you try to use his bananas against them, there's a good chance that the person playing the item character is going to be a little bit more proficient with them than you are. So always got to watch out for that. And we saw it turn around hardcore on Firefly there.
You know, it was funny because in the beginning of Brawl, when, you know, items became a little bit more relevant, because while turnips are very strong in Melee, they weren't a, I think, central force that the bananas were in the beginning stages of Brawl. And so many players learned how to fight it, but at the same time, almost anyone who wasn't a Diddy main will tell you, if you get a banana, throw it off the stage.
Yeah, or up, too, so he has to burn time before he can pull another one out.
That's true.
Okay, and Firefly there, utilizing Yoshi's beautiful aerial mobility
no
and also floatiness.
I like the fact that he didn't go for jab 2 and look for the reset. He didn't get it, but I appreciate the risk taking.
Firefly seems to really favor that. I mean, he realizes he can get so much more out of those confirms.
Really? Really? Went for the banana instead of the follow-up?
I don't know, man.
I mean, he knows Yoshi better than I do.
Yeah.
Here we go again. Always with the up smash. He'll take a little bit of damage. Went for the dash attack. He maybe didn't choke there, but he definitely second-guessed himself. Had he went right for it, he would have hit that dash attack, but he second-guessed, but still finds the kill. Firefly looking to take game 3 here in the best of 5.
Firefly literally on fire right now. That was an insane stock. Very reminiscent of Felix's first stock in the previous match.
I'm actually pretty surprised they didn't pause there, because like you said, he's literally on fire. Got to be a lot of pain.
Somebody, if you're watching, actually, I'm not even going to give anybody ideas. Okay. So,
beautiful
so
follow-up. He catches the spot dodge, does a ton of damage, already 46% thrown his way. Felix, this has got to hurt, but, you know, and he can't go into his normal style. Felix is not a comeback player to me. He is, again, the mental player that forces you to approach, but with the lead that Firefly has, it's just going to be more of the same.
Okay, finds his way down to the ground with down air, but Felix ready with the up tilt to pop back up. Full stage control, but a massive life disadvantage. And if that did, yeah, that not closing that out right there, really costly for Felix.
Risky.
But why Firefly?
Risky.
Fire, why?
Risky.
Okay, maybe being on fire has hurt his tech skill a little bit, or his decision making.
It's actually pretty impressive to see he's done this well. Firefly, nice follow-up. Catches him again, up air. I thought we were going to see another down air. Still, 98% right now is putting Felix into kind of a risky position, especially considering he still has to play into this aggressive style that maybe isn't his strength.
Though he is doing quite well at it so far. I don't know. I don't really remember Felix as a very campy player from the Brawl days.
He's not campy, but he likes to make you approach.
Right. Oh, very slick with the smash.
He misses the forward smash, though, and dropped the banana there, but he picks it back up. More damage out of the up smash. Wow. Up air, right out of the egg. Game 3, going to Firefly. One more to close out the set. Remember, guys, this is loser's bracket. Felix, luckily, doesn't live too far, because if he gets sent home, it's going to be curtains.
Absolutely. And Firefly, with such an amazing ratio of conversions off of the egg lay breakout, you often see most Yoshi players just hit you while you're trapped in the egg, let you get away, or they try to hit you, and they don't do it successfully. You get away, and then, you know, they have to get a reset, basically, to continue any sort of combo or land the kill. Firefly straight up knows when you're going to break out of that. It's a lot like Wii Fit Trainer or Donkey Kong, where they plant you in the ground.
Right. We saw, what was it, yesterday, where Donkey Kong puts him in the ground, immediately combos out of it. Just, beautifully. Does a little bit of damage in the ground, catches him with a smash right out of it. Maximum damage. We also saw something similar to Zero Suit yesterday, where she puts him down and then catches him with the stun right out of it.
Yeah, disorient, man. That was
so beautiful.
That was absolutely gorgeous. A lot of characters can plant you in this game, but
it's a fun mechanic.
Yeah, it is. Neither or none of them happen to be on the screen right now, though, as Diddy Kong and Yoshi have their own unique ways of incapacitating their opponents.
Yeah, trips.
Bananas and eggs.
Yeah. I like the fact that he threw the egg right into the banana for the follow-up. You know, at this point, it was where Vinny was power shielding every egg. We haven't seen that come out from Felix. The eggs are playing a very good part of Firefly's offense, but again, maybe he's relying too much. Can Felix catch on?
I think he's done quite a good job of adjusting to this matchup. I can't imagine he had very much Yoshi experience going in.
Not a very popular character, despite decent play in this game. I mean, he's not like, you know, the melee mid-tier or the brawl very close to bottom tier.
I think this is, yeah, definitely Yoshi's best showing in a Smash game on the tier list, at least. But, oh, nice. Firefly, stop, man! Okay, well, I guess he heard me.
By the way, we're still on first stock here. 30% between them right now. Trying to close it out, and yeah, first one's going to go to Felix.
Okay, and only 88% to show for himself. Not quite at kill percent yet. If he starts opening Firefly up early, this could look real good for him.
Nice side B kick, by the way, to get back on the level there.
Yeah, Felix really likes to brute force his way through. Instead of picking predictable defensive options like rolls and air dodges, this man will press buttons to make sure that he establishes that ground control once again. Good
string, once again, 40% for Yoshi. At this point, Firefly has got to try to close this stock out, but we know that this is where Felix excels.
Yeah, having the lead is certainly a good position for him, and having to approach Diddy Kong for any character, really rough. Again, as we were saying earlier, before the match even started, actually, Yoshi has so many ways to get out of Diddy Kong's landing traps with his mobility and floatiness, but it doesn't look like that's going to phase Felix here. He's too clean with Diddy Kong.
And again, he's aggressing where he can safely, but most of the time is forcing Yoshi into a bad spot. Up smash, going to put him all the way close to 100. He's over now, which means he's getting close to kill percent, and with that rage, he could be in some trouble here.
Felix, again, with the side B kick, showing a lot of favor to that move. If you know your opponent's not on the ground blocking, there's no reason to go for the grab. Might as well, at that point, just swing.
Egg just barely missing, still unable to close this stock out. Firefly seems to have a lot of trouble from behind. So far, it's been really who takes the first stock, who wins the game.
Yeah, I completely see that trend as well. Oh, Felix watched MVD, I guess, just before this match.
It goes right back in. We see the sparks. We're going to go to Game 5.
That was nutty, dude. Felix, I like his learning curve, man. He went in at the beginning of this weekend saying, I don't really know too much about Smash 4. I don't play it very actively. Not the biggest fan of it, but we're seeing his gameplay evolve right before our eyes. Even after watching another top Diddy Kong player in MVD on the stage just before that. Okay, so going into this 5th game.
We're going to see a switch to the Fox.
All or nothing here. Nah, I don't think so. I hope not, at least. He's been doing just fine with Diddy Kong, and I think Yoshi can kind of slap Fox around if it's not a very clean, optimized Fox.
I'm expecting Smashville here.
I wouldn't be surprised to see that. I mean, Firefly has done great on that stage consistently.
Perhaps QNC as well.
QNC. You're killing me, kid. I know it's going to be a thing by the end of the year, though. I'll help you.
I'm all right.
So, the 3-platform stage in 3-platform stage in Dreamland not working out so well for Felix here. I mean, for Firefly. So, yeah, if there is going to be a counter pick, if it ever happens, we'll, I would assume, get Final Destination or Smashville. Something a little more ground-heavy. Yeah. And, yeah, looks like your prediction is going to hold up. All they need to do is press A.
You see, he's still considering. I think he said Smashville. Yeah, they're going to go in for it.
Here we are. Last game of the set. 2 of the best in this region in the upper left corner of the United States / Canada. Firefly, I think the only Canadian left in the tournament here.
I would imagine so, yes.
The only non-U.S. native. Well, 0.
That's true. Oh, that's true. Good old Chile.
We've basically adopted him, though.
That's fair. But 55% to start the game off. Felix starting off strong here, but answering back. Good space control. Nice follow-up as well. Firefly really keeping the pressure on, but this is what Felix wants. He wants that aggression. He wants you to pressure into his shield, especially when he has a banana.
Yeah, he wants you to jump in on him. He knows what goes up has to come down no matter what, and when it comes down, banana beats it.
I think that might have been a technical mishap right there. You see him landing a little bit too late. Doesn't quite get the grab or the egg lay.
Firefly trying just to force his way now into the center of the stage. We've seen how that kind of dynamic has reversed itself. It used to be Firefly doing super well with stage control, getting a lot of egg lays, baiting Felix to run at him, and now it's the exact opposite.
You can see that Felix doesn't have a ton of knowledge in the matchup. He didn't punish the egg roll right there, which was pretty much wide out in the open.
Yeah, it's such a tricky move, too, and especially at Game 5 in a loser's bracket set, that is definitely a spaghetti-inducing move. You could just see it and freeze up, not really know what to do.
Speaking of not knowing what to do, Felix has been stuck in his shield there. He's holding on to this banana for so long.
Oh, and another egg lay. Felix a little bit too content to look for these banana tosses out of shield. Can't overly rely on that. It's been his bread and butter for the set, but Firefly knows that.
No. How did he get that one right over the side of the edge? And that was a huge disadvantage for him, too. He was down a ton of percent. He's at kill percent. Oh, out of shield. Doesn't find it.
Are we about to see the young reversal from Firefly? Oh, no. Felix says, I've still got some fight left in me.
We got an even start here on the final stock. 0-0. This will be the final stock of this set. First one to get a kill will win and move on.
Felix just slipping his way in there with the ha-ha.
Oh, he went for the read. He actually read that perfectly, but it was, again, a technical mishap on the follow-up. It seems to me that Firefly's getting nervous.
Felix patrolling the ground like an angry cop. Firefly just trying to find his way in. Maybe, rob the store. Take a couple bucks out of the cash register.
He gets back in there. Good up tilt, actually stuffs the banana and trades, but Felix able to make control of the fight with proper boxing. Gets the grab and the follow-up. I love the nair coming out there immediately off the ground.
Nair and then right off the ground. That was absolutely gorgeous by Firefly. Busting out all stops here, man. This is some trickiness we haven't seen for the duration of the set yet.
It's been all eggs, right? And it looks like Felix is finally starting to make the adaptation. You're seeing him dodging it a lot more. He's punishing it when he needs to. The power shields are coming out as well. Oh, doesn't catch it that time, but he does eat it.
Yeah, armoring through the egg, or I'm sorry, the banana, and then
he catches it. Oh my God, the turnaround. He's at 114 right now.
Oh.
Diddy off the level. Has to fight
back up, wow!
Fight destruction.
Can't hang on there for too long. And Firefly shaking his head saying, yeah, man, that was kind of cheesy. But hey, we take those.
We take those. Felix
definitely taking that one all the way to the bank.
Heartbreaking finish. Unfortunately, will be falling here. Firefly's Yoshi will move on. I guess increasing the overall character usage during the top 8.
Now, I wanted to say this a couple sets ago. So we've got the hoo-ha for Diddy Kong. We've got the beep-boop for Rob. Toot-toot for Game & Watch, right?
Sure.
Now we got the yoo-hoo for Yoshi, right?
Okay.
What is Sheik's bread and butter going to be called? Like down throw up air, down throw fair. Guys, tweet us.
Hopefully not another one of those ridiculous sayings.
Tweet us.
They're all dumb.
No, they're all hilarious.